Hey YouTube, this is skooterpoop here with another Dawngate video. Here I am, Petrus, playing a game with some names that if you watch Twitch you might recognize. They are, if you just play, you might see them. TheBlueMuzzy, popular streamer, is on the other team. At this point he was at Waystone office, headquarters, I don't know what you call it, but he was there, learning, I don't know, they're doing like a sort of preview, I guess, for new content. He was very excited, and while he was there, just put up this. He decided to play a game, so that was cool. I put up a ward there, because I'm thinking, you know, I take this and then I steal. But, they might have known that, because Zeri saw me. So unfortunately Michaela doesn't come to help me pull this. If she had, it would have gone a lot better. But whatever. And then also, you know, this is pretty much the reason why you put wards there right now. And there it is. They put a ward. And that pretty much, like, they know that I'm going to start power, and that ward stops. Like, it pretty much sees me no matter what. Unless it might not be able to see me if I go like really far down. I think it will anyway. But it would only be for like a split second, so they wouldn't have a lot of vision of me. And Reyna just leaves me, so I told him I was not going to vanish. Oh, sorry, vanquish. Ugh. And yeah, so that sucks. So I get the Q second because that's my strategy. My page is just very fast. So since they have the ward there, I decide that I'm just going to like scare them off a little bit, since they know I'm going here anyway. And I thought that my team would help me out more. I'm very scared to start this buff right now because he's there. Might have wards, I don't know. So I decided to start it here after they backed. Kill that, get some nice gold. And I should easily be able to take this at this point. But this guy came all the way around. And I did not done. And then all of a sudden Muzzy shows up. And yeah, I'm just not getting away from this. They have too much mobility. And my team did not really do anything there to prevent the action, which is unfortunate. So we're really far behind now. 2 kills, including first blood. And my vanquish is down. Fortunately, Muzzy did not get his armor buff, so he's going to be squishier. But he should be accelerated. And that sucked. So I'm coming behind from. I'm trying to come behind from a deficit. I get life since I had the money, and I go for pride first anyway. Yeah, pride first. So I just get that. I'm not even level 3. Because Salus was there and I guess leached some experience. So I didn't even hit level 3. And that sucks. So I got level 3 here. I decided to just W up immediately since my vanquish is up. I need to not waste any more time. I need to seriously make shit happen. I think I wasted my E there, just trying to move faster. And Mr. Googles dies. Mr. Googles is a really good player. Unfortunately died right there. So I'm thinking, you know what? I think that Muzzy went up. And I pinged there just in case, but no one can really help me. And I decided to wait a little bit instead of just going there straight out. Because I don't want to just be sitting and waiting for him. So I take a camp. And I believe I was right. Yep. And I get that creep too. Which, you know, it's not a huge deal, but it helps. It's pretty much a free heal for me since you have jungle. Yep, so I get Muzzy. And I still have 2 buffs. So he shouldn't have any buffs now. Which is good. They come up in like 2 minutes. And I'm just trying to catch up at this point. I'm trying to get my ulti now. That bot lane is scary. But Petrus' clear is so good, and his ganks are so good. His early game is really where he shines. Late game, it's kind of tough because his mobility is not that great compared to other characters. And ranged characters are just going to beat on me, so it gets harder late game. But I get my ulti, and since I'm here, I'm just like, let's make shit happen. And I'm like, go, 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 go. And he gets a really nice thing there, and I just ulti to hit him backwards. I needed that to happen. And then it turns out BlueMuzzy's there. And he's like being so aggressive. Oh, and he flips. So I missed my shit. But we're going in. Bam! Killing spree! So 3-1-0 now. After that first blood double kill business thing, I'm in much better shape. Having destroys me here. I'm like, alright, let's go. And then I click, and then it like makes me go all the way around. Wow, Pathing stab. Stab! Scary business down there. And I'm like, oh shit, time to get a kill. But he gets away. Nice route. Reyna can finish. I'm like, oh shit, trying to bait it, but no, it's a bad idea, especially with Michaela. That's such low HP. I decided to just take this opportunity to back and get Pride. Reyna with full HP should easily be able to tank. So I'm not really needed. And I think I get a Will here, because Will is just a really good item in general. And yeah, the thing about Will is there aren't a lot of great magic resist items in this game, and Will early game, you know, magic burst is scary, so you pretty much have to get a Will at some point early if you're a jungler. If you like really plan on tanking, you just need it. I call the defense the armor buff D. I don't know. That's probably not a real thing, but whatever. I really want it. I really want it, and I don't want to like give up. Jump over, and I'm gonna go the southernmost route. And it turns out Muzzy's there. Maybe he was typing, I don't know. So I'm like, damn, Muzzy. What up, Muzzy? And I just ult him into the wall, kill him, and it turns out there's a fight going on. And he didn't even see me, so I'm like, bitch, please. And I almost kill him. If I had followed, I probably would have been able to kill him, but it's fine, because we're going to get this tower. You can't do anything. I really want their defense buff, so I end up just like queuing in. He's there, but not a big deal. And this guy went ham. But it's all good. And he ends up getting the kill. So good shit there. We get a kill, we steal the buff, and we're very much in this game. It's 6-5 now. Coming back from 0-2 is a pretty good feeling. So early into the game. And I'm 4-1-0. So that makes me feel even better. Because I thought, I don't know, this game was being streamed. So I was like feeling some pressure to do well. And I didn't even really want to jungle, but no one else wanted to. Nobody wanted to face Muzzy, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, so telling me it's really good to have communication on the team, so with Muzzy being bot, I should be able to steal his buff easily. If it's up. But I can't go right away because this team might need me. He links away, and I will not let you escape. So I'm 5-1-0. My team gets me some nice free kills there. And it is up. So this will be the third buff I'm stealing from Muzzy. I'm counting the first one, despite the fact that I died, just because he didn't actually benefit from that buff at all. I was very scared taking this side camp right here. Very scared. Talus looks like he's coming up towards our top lane. And I can maybe help in a second. Muzzy turns out is bot, so now I feel much more comfortable. But I'm still low health. Can't really help anybody, so I'm just gonna keep jungling, get farmed. I max Q. Second. So I don't know if I said this in a previous video or something, but my Petrus loadout, I have slightly more power than the basic loadout page. I really don't have much. It is not like a big difference. It's really just, instead of like the 9 power that it gives basic, I have like 10.8 or something. I don't even think I want that much. It's just that's what I ended up having, because you have to sort of fit everything in. So I get 10.8 power, and that allows me to one-shot side creeps with a level 1 E, and that means I can get level 2. I can get Q instead of W. Most people will get W, since you need, in order to one-shot those creeps, you need to WE, get that AoE damage. But I can just single target focus, and it feels really good. So, you know, we want to kill him, but at the same time, the tower is just the main priority, and I have all 3 buffs. So he jumps away. I just lost the haste buff. And so now I'm gonna just go top, help him out. Mr. Google's doing work. Muzzy's there, but he had no focus whatsoever, and just gets caught. And I'm like, hey, what up? So I make him turn to the left, which is just awesome. And I just use my jump and E to catch up to him, Q him, keep up with him. It's no problem. W for the stun. Mr. Googles gets the kill. And it's really, this game's going really, really well for us. We went from 6-5 to now 11-6. We just keep extending our lead. After that, after we took the lead, like, it went really well. And then Mr. Googles dies. That was unfortunate. I don't know what he was still doing there. That's fine, you know. We get cocky every so often. I want my buff. The faster I take my buff, the faster I can steal their buff. It's pretty much my routine at this point. But then I have to deviate from the plan a little bit. Because Parasite, I thought they might be doing it. Turns out they weren't. Then I see that Mikhail is about to die, so I have to go there. And that just sucks. I'm just like, we're not gonna do that. Rah! Suppressing fire! And that goes really well for us. I should have maybe ultied, but he drains me. As soon as he sees me, he drains me. So I didn't even ulti there. We should have gotten the Zeri kill if I had just gone past him and ultied, but turns out this Vex is still here. And I'm like, hey, what up, Vex? And then I just like walk on his shit, realize I'm getting fucked in the ass. Dodge that, luckily. I have so many close calls in this game, it is really cool, actually. So I can't steal their buff. It's not gonna happen. But I managed to take this. Vanquish as early as possible, since they're not really gonna steal this. And I'm too scared to back there. We have no vision. There's no point in risking it, I think. Like, if you can not die, you should not die. That's just, I think, a pretty important rule. Or not rule, but a sort of a mantra to follow. Just don't die. So I realize I can't help that binding. Base OP. But it's fine. the haste buff. I can get my armor buff as well, but I can't vanquish. I really cannot use my vanquish again. I shouldn't have used it before. I guess I kind of had to, but with Parasite, we gotta be really careful. So I'm sort of letting my team know that we cannot take this right now. Cerulean, Mr. Googles gets a really nice flip here, but they look pretty far out of our range. Hey, what up? And he just gets out because he's LeBlanc on steroids. And Mr. Googles is just going nuts. Mr. Googles! And we're like, hey, let's just take this. Why not? And then I see that he's like not going in now. Instead, he just wants to fight and die, which really sucks. I don't know. So I decided to just take this. I really hope my team doesn't fight. I see Muzzy now coming in. I don't know. I guess my team didn't see them. Didn't see him coming in. But I'm a badass, so hello. Couldn't get in range to kill him. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What up? What up? So I take very little damage from there. Managed to get a kill. Managed to take their spirit well. And I'm gonna steal their buff. So it's not the worst thing trade, I guess. I'll be able to help Mikhail in a second. Definitely can't vanquish, like I said, because Parasite is a really big thing. Definitely can't just let them take it for free. When I go around corners, I like to CW instead of smart casting, because sometimes you can fail, and I do fail in this game. And I see Muzzy's taken, and this ended up being really bad. But I can get out, no problem. But then Mr. Googles, I don't know, he thinks he's like the tankiest motherfucker. Yeah. I mean, Cerulean is very tanky, but you're not gonna tank their whole team. And now we're in danger of Para getting taken, so this is really, that was not great. I think I would have lived. I didn't even need to use Bastion. It's just we need to fight as a team, but he like ran in and like tried to fight. Like as soon as I was okay, there was no need for him to like go in. And I'm like, hey guys, what up? And he just, yeah, not good for poor Pluto. Get ulted! I probably didn't have to ulti there, but I really didn't want my teammate to die. I really want to back, but my team just like, they go in and die. And I'm like trying to, I don't know, make them a little scared. But there's just nothing I can do. If he had gotten to tower, maybe I could have stunned, I don't know. And now this guy's here. So I just keep having to not back. Oh my goodness. Nice Q on Zalgus. I told you there's so many close calls. So many close calls this game. Cerulean just owns that guy. But he ends up living because of his blink. Oh no, he doesn't. He gets shut down. Good job. Good job, Googles. So get freedom because I'm now rushing stability, which is just such a broken item. I also got the adamants, which is really good. So I want to stop him from getting the spirit well, but I also don't want my teammate to die. And barely get my stun. Managed to take it, but they do end up getting the spirit well. It's unfortunate. I don't want this guy to escape. And this guy I don't believe escapes at all. Waste of silence. Not really a waste, but you know, nothing you can do there. And my ulti does a weird little thing there. It kind of, he was running as it happened and it hit him, but it hit perfectly. It hit a wall. It was really lucky. Muzzy dies. Maybe they were trying to take the buff, and I asked my teammates just to scout it. And Randa goes to scout it. And so I realized that his power buff might be available then. And it's not. I don't know why I don't take the spirit well here. This is retarded. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was about to say, be less stupid, please. Something funny happened. Does it happen soon? It might happen soon. So I'm backing here, and then I realize that the power buff came up. So I'm like, hey, that's awesome. Let's see if it happens. Because it's really funny. No, I end up taking it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that there's a point in this game where I completely fail a steal. And you don't even understand how that's possible at this point. You're like, oh, did like the opponent come out and take it? No, just you'll see. Unless that was another game. I'm pretty sure it was this game. I'm pretty sure I was Petrus and I jumped over a wall. We'll see. And before my team fights, I really want haste buff. Because I'll have all the buffs, I'll be a lot stronger. Oh, and I did use Vanquish. I realized during this game that I used Vanquish. Not during this game, during this fight, during that fight right there. And no, I don't want my team to die. Scare off them. And he gets a nice little kill there. Good juke. So yeah, Glory is better to get on Petrus than Dominance. And he just like lowers this health for me, which is really nice. He lowered it by a lot. Did he think that I wouldn't come and see that he was doing the buff? I don't know. All he did was help us right there, so that was nice. Mr. Google's killing Varus. And chasing Muzzy. And poor Muzzy has just gotten very little buffs this game. And we have a ward over here already, so I'm going to put my ward in a little different place just to cover more ground. We now have the right side pretty well covered. And they're there. And they engage him. And I'm just like, no. Muzzy blitzes away. But yeah, so I didn't even realize. I looked at my score after this and realized I don't even know how it happened, but I'm 12-1 and 3. Honestly, don't remember getting that many kills. Even watching this video, it doesn't feel like I've gotten that many kills, but I am wrong because I obviously do have that many kills. Unless there was like a bug that happened where just magically the number went up. I didn't notice. So the first para of the game is taken. It's after 15 minutes, so we benefit from the buff. Or we should, I think, right? No? I think we have a para buff. I wish the icons for the buffs looked different, so you didn't have to scroll over them to see which one they were. You'd think that they would have different icons. And poor Muzzy, I'm not gonna let you have any any jungle. Sorry, Muzz. And Google does a really nice flip there. We just destroy Muzzy. He's not having the best game. And my defense buff is out, so it's time for another buff. With Parasite down, I can Vanquish freely. Spam my spells there. So they should see me coming because of they have the Spirit Well, but I don't know, they didn't. And then this guy, oh my god, he actually hit the Q, which sucks. And I get another kill there. I just keep getting the last hits. And then Varus kills Zalgus, so Varus is doing a really good job. Which hurts. It hurts, especially on a Ferris. That guy barely gets out. But it's okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the good things about the W, or I guess mobility skills in general, is when you're going to kill a tower, and the tower is it needs to target a minion first. As soon as it does, you can just like W in. It's really really nice. Being able to just get in range for attacks really fast, despite not being a target. And I failed my W right there because I thought that I was closer and I wasn't. But I'm now level 19, which is just huge right now. Highest level in the game by like 2. I mean, my score really says it all. So I believe I go Pursuit here, because I feel really powerful. I feel really ahead, and I don't want other people to get away from me. And we also we trade Spirit Wells here. They take top, we take bot. We now have our original Spirit Wells. I have almost 4k at this point. So Pursuit, probably the worst purchase that I make this game. And I would have sold it in the end, had there been enough time, but there was not. So I'm looking for another magic resist item, because I don't have enough, and I'm thinking about Hope or Faith, and I decide that I should just continue with this whole aggressive build, because why not? You know, I have 3k health, I have plenty of armor, plenty of magic resist, plenty of damage, I have plenty of movement. And that guy gets out, Googles. So many close calls for our team. And I'm like, hey guys, what up? Guys? Yawns. Yeah, I thought we could do something. And then they backed somewhere. So I'm like, oh, they must be taking that haste buff. So I just checked this brush real quick. And yeah, he's right here. And he just gets the buff. Vex gets the buff. Dodge everything because I'm super fast, because Petrus is obnoxious as fuck. For him to back off so early, they must have a ward somewhere around here. They steal all that camp. I feel like a carry at this point. Doing really well. Yeah, so Conviction gives me some nice magic resist. And it builds into Retribution, which takes some of the damage that I block. I really wanted Ferris to not come around and kill us, so I really like my positioning there. And I'm like, guys, let's just take Spirit Well. So Retribution takes some of the magic damage that I would have taken, and instead makes it so that on my next attack I will deal that damage. So it just gives you some extra. It takes some of your defense and makes it more aggressive, which is really cool. What up? And this is a really good catch. Good stuns. Bam. And we kill Manawin. And Muzzy's here. And the flip comes out, and I think I missed my shit because of it. But, you know, whatevers. Get the kill, and I just leave my carry. And I blink, and knock him back. Because I just hit level 20. And he says, insect please. Them insect mechanics. Close calls for days. And Para, is it up? It looks up. Yeah, Para's up. Where am I going? I ran really far back, just in case. No, my lull was when I just noticed the insect please comment. I was about to say, was the insect comment to me? But then I realized, like, It probably was. So I was trying to think what was insect, and then I realized that I remember the blink ulti. It really sucks having her blink down though. I hate having blink down. And I can't get rid of Vanquish because power is just so important. Like, I can get rid of it on the downtime, like later, but not right now. And we just go now. We have Zalgus and Mikela, and Cerulean and me and Reyna. It's a really, really nice team. We have plenty of damage, tankiness, CC, and the players, I think, made really good decisions. I'm not even concerned with them trying to steal it, because I know Muzzy is like not in the greatest position. I tried to scare off their Varus, and I'm like, oh no! Stability is so OP. You see that shit? Stability. And yeah, I don't know why that didn't work, and I get completely caught here. I was gonna try to W over, but it's too late at that point. I think I got silenced. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't jump over that rock. It was weird. One of my few deaths. Misclick for the loss. So for the last item, I believe I'm thinking about Judgment. I do want my team to do some nice damage, but I'm thinking, you know what? I went down pretty fast there. So I think I want some sort of health item. And the health item, you know, if you want a health item that also gives damage, you know, there's subjugation. Subjugation is very possible for me to get, but I'd rather like someone like Reyna get it. So I decide, you know what? Rampancy. I'm gonna fucking just do it. Gives me 600 health. It gives me some bonus power. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm thinking about Rebirth as well. I really like the Rebirth Hope combo. It's like when you get low, you start healing and you gain lots of armor and magic resist. It's just all really good. So I get Vigor. Makes me tanky. I now have 3.4k HP, 168 armor, 122 magic resist. Armor and magic resist in this game scale the exact same way as they do in LoL. So I have some really nice reduction here. But it's really tough to end the game though, because they have Vex and Varus, and Vex I think has Pursuit and Blitz, and he's just really hard to deal with. Varus is like, you know, LeBlanc, so he's hard to deal with as well. And unfortunately, didn't get my stun off, and they do so much damage to me. I Bastion and almost die, but we end up getting a kill on the Zeri. So that's really, really good. My Bastion for a kill. Really, really nice. So many close calls this game. Nice pick. I'm very honest in these games. Like, I want karma, but like when someone's being a jerk, like I'll straight up just tell them. I try to be honest in general. And yeah, I'm just really big on communication. I decided to stand here, see if maybe somebody's gonna come around the corner. But I don't see them, so I'm assuming that they're gonna just take the defense buff. I put a ward there. I get pinged to get back, which is funny, because Mr. Google did die for trying to help me out there. I want to steal their buff. Oh, is this where it happens? This might be where it happens. Oh, this guy. That was lucky. And he dies. I didn't even get the kill. I don't know how he died, but... And he stayed immune for that long, it was crazy. And it's like, yeah, let's just take this. This is great. In addition, we get more kills. And the pathing here is awful. You'd think that from that angle I should have been able to just go in and kill that, but I was not. And poor Muzzy. That's the one I want. And look at that! Like, oh my god, it makes me go all the way around from there. It makes no sense. I don't know what kind of padding they have there, but it's really bad. I think I ulted just now too. And it was just not enough. And I really want this, but the Pharos is crazy. Salus. And I'm just like, I'll die for you, team. Then Arena goes in, and now we're like forced to stay. Too much damages. And it's fine. I wouldn't have gotten out. And he gets a kill there, unfortunately cannot ulti a second time. And Vex, we see how powerful he is. Late game Vex is so scary. But we took out most of their base. It's going really well for us. Power is up, so I have rampancy. I have a full set of items. And so now it's just consumables for me. So I take the health. I have almost 3.7k health. And I block a lot of damage. I'm not really sure what I would have done, because I remember wanting to get rid of Pursuit. I didn't really like Pursuit. It was fun. It was fun in the mid game, you know, let me just keep up with people and get lots of kills. But now I'm dying too fast to the point where the Pursuit doesn't really matter. And I'm thinking Hope. Hope is just really good. So probably would have gotten Hope if the game lasted that long, but it doesn't. They did a really good job of taking the wells this game, despite the fact that we were ahead for almost the entire thing. They were able to keep up an economy, and I'm really scared that they're taking this right now. And they just like never are. I don't know. I put my ward down there just because it gives vision from like every which way, and I see both Vex and Kagen, Muzzy on Kagen. And Cerulean Googles is just so fast, and he just picks on Zeri. I'm doing my best to tank here and just deal massive damage to everybody. Muzzy! So I'm hoping that we can win here. That guy didn't even go back to heal. And I anticipated that. You gotta exploit that weakness. Poor Mana Wind. But that Vex is way too powerful. Yeah, the only way we can really beat that Vex is if Zalgus lands his snare. So I try to sneak around a little bit, and Cerulean lands his shit. So that's the alternative. But I didn't think he had it up since he just used it on that Mana Wind. And he actually dies before we get the kill, unfortunately. I could have ultied or something. And this Zalgus is such a pussy. And I don't know. He was having such problems dodging the attacks. Look at that. This Zalgus. And I know that I can't take this alone. So Zalgus, you know, we might have been able to win there if Zalgus was a legit player. So I think this must be it, because I was afraid of them coming up. So okay, this is the most entertaining moment of the match. This is my favorite moment, at least. I'm taking it, you know, I'm taking it. Bam, let me just spin, and oh man, that is just way too entertaining. Way too entertaining. And I don't vanquish here because Para looks like he's up. Mr. Google is so pissed at Pursuit on a character like Vex. Keep getting consumables. I want them consumables. Still have plenty of gold. I still have 1,000 after buying consumables. So I will get to the point where I can get a different item. Or I would have. I think in the end I had enough of them. With the haste buff. Michaela could really be the one making use of this haste buff more than anybody. Or Zalgus, or even Cerulean. But it's not terrible on me. And, you know, my score is really good. It inspires confidence. So by taking the buffs, I just sort of look really badass. And they've scared people off. We haven't gotten a kill, but we've scared people off. Or at least they've scared people off. And Zalgus is like taking creeps, I don't know. Nothing to talk about here. We just take this easily. Not even threatened. So they're respawning some cores. Muzzy sees us, is like, wait a minute. Bad ideas. Rawr! As soon as I see the Vex, I got back up. And I think he blitzes. Or, I don't know, something. I just go in every now and then to soak damage, let them initiate on me. And it works out, it tends to work out. I decided to just ignore Muzzy, help my team. But it's not enough. Reyna still dies. We get Muzzy. And I do, that was such a good blink. Waiting for his Q to hit me. Or waiting for him to like jump on me before blinking. It was just really, really, really nice. I love how fast you heal in this game too. Look at that, I'm full health already. And yeah, I have 2k gold, so I really should have just gotten a hope here, but whatever. I think it gives me haste. I have 116 health, haste. So look at like the cooldown on my moves. I'm able to just get back to lane so fast. So fast. Smart casting. I can help! And I call it the GJ. The good job. You do the good job. You did a good job. Get the cores, and the game's over. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. And there's Muzzy. I paused it because I didn't want to ghost or anything. But thanks for watching, and definitely more Dawngate videos come out soon.